And next up at UFC Sacramento, we've got Marcio Barbosa taking on Ryan Kuse. Give me Barbosa in this one. Short, sweet, simple. I think he finds the knockout. He's far too crisp in the boxing exchanges. He's got a dynamite left hook, and he does a good job of really rolling with punches. He's got great head movement, and you could see in his last fight against Dennis Bazoukian where he was able to slip under the shot and then counter with that left hook. He's got some real power in the hands, and it's the ones you don't see coming that really bother you and catch you off guard, and they're usually the beginning of the finishing sequence. And I think Barbosa does a good job of also being very measured in there. He knows he has one-shot power, but he's not necessarily swinging wild, looking to throw all of his body weight into his shots. He's doing a good job of countering and utilizing his skills in the boxing realm in order to find these knockouts. And when you talk about Ryan Kuse to me is just not UFC level. He's been kind of brought in as a guy that's, kind of lamb to the slaughter here to build Barbosa for another knockout. He's got nice kicks, which I do think Barbosa has to be mindful of because we've seen him in his 2 losses on the regional scene get caught with kicks, head kicks. So Kuse, that's going to be his main weapon of choice, but I think Barbosa's too experienced, and I do think in the pocket, Kuse lacks a lot of head movement, and I think at times, he is kind of a little bit one round or bust. Kuse is a guy that comes out, he will look to grapple with you. He does have nice entries on his takedowns, but Barbosa has excellent takedown defense because people don't want to stand with him because of that power, because of that boxing. Short, sweet, simple. Give me Barbosa here to find the early knockout. Again, he's got multiple, I believe it's 15 out of 18 victories by knockout. This guy's got some real power in the hands, and I expect Saturday to be no different. Give me Marcio Barbosa to get this one done by first round knockout. Let's see who Carlos has got in this matchup.
Okay, in this one, I'm going to go with Marcio Barbosa to get it done. And Kuse, he's a skilled fighter. He's got good ground control of his opponents. Wants to keep the fight standing, mix it up on the feet. He's a tough guy. He can strike, but he doesn't have the power that Barbosa is going to bring to the fight. And Barbosa, he's quick, he's dynamic, solid jiu-jitsu base. Wants to keep the fight on the feet, though. He wants to punish his opponents on the feet. I feel that Kuse is going to have to get this fight to the mat if he wants to have any success in it, but I think he's going to struggle with that. The takedown defense of Barbosa, the speed, the power. Kuse is a tough guy. I think he might be a little too tough for his own good. Kind of gives me those Mike Perry vibes, willing to stand and strike with anyone, and that could kind of be his downfall in this one. I think he wants to prove his toughness. I think he wants to show that he can go toe-to-toe with anyone, and I'm just going to go with Barbosa based on the speed, the power, the in-cage experience. He's been under the lights before. I think that might be a factor, but it might not. Barbosa just may have the physical abilities, the skill, the IQ to get this one done.